Alright, time for another game, and this time it's Foxy Heisting Paws. And I like this sound a lot. Really nice. The fox is also really cute. But yeah, so no credits. Alright, so music and FX is not made here, but design and everything else seems to be made for the jam. Alright, let's try it out. I mean, one thing with the buttons though is that the text perhaps doesn't entirely look like it resides in the style of the with the style difference to the button. It sort of looks added on top of the button rather than being part of the actual button, and especially since this one goes so close to the borders here, but very minor thing. Alright, so let's try it out. I don't think there were any instructions anywhere on the page, so let's hope we can understand. Tutorial, and then maps, I suppose, but we don't know what they are called. Maybe they are locked. There was a line there which I don't know what it meant. All right, and yeah, so I feel like the turn is a bit slow. Alright, then I can press space to remove the info. Do I remove the entire thing like it doesn't exist anymore? Alright, so hopefully I didn't miss something there. Alright. Bad plant. Is the plant bad? Alright. So nice things won't be, what does it say? At plain sight, in plain sight, I think. But then, yeah. So I think, because that was a nice thing, I think, an egg, but it was in plain sight. But I think it means that it will normally be in plain sight, right? Alright, so we're gonna fight the chickens. Oh, bad plant. Alright. Okay. Oh, that tiny little egg down here, is that my health? Right. I don't know. Okay. No. Are we on the sharing the time? Alright, so what's this egg? What I'm not entirely sure of here so far is if I had to share space or not. Alright, so those tiny eggs down there are they're really, really small on my screen. Maybe the eggs could have fitted up here by the hearts and such things also. Alright, so since these interact with me like this, I wasn't really clear if I was allowed to go here and they just didn't have any names. But now that I have another color here, and that one is completed. All right, cool. it makes more sense. But maybe it should say something like locked or such thing. I wonder if this line between here is intentional. It sort of looks a bit like an accident. So I suppose we don't want to deal with farmers. I do not know how far they see. Just in time there. That was a bit scary. I want to say bad plant. Bad plant. I'm not sure what the plant did, but it's obviously a bad plant. No. Oh, I managed. Oh, so that's really nice. I think I was almost outside of the capture, but with reaction rhythm and such based games, it's very important that you give a little bit of extra margin, and I think you did. It looks like the lantern there is a bit odd. Like if the aren't the it looks like you've inverted the normals on the glass here of the lantern, I think. Not that it really matters, but just FYI. Bad plant. Interesting that there's there's a hole in the wall, but it's inside of the hedge, but I don't think that means anything. I should probably not have done that, but I was so distracted. Equally so, I don't know what this here is, but I think it's probably nothing. It's a rock maybe that just is halfway buried there. And escape. I don't know if I was too busy with something else, or if it clearly stated that I had completed the level. So a lot of sneakiness. Feels like capture is a euphemism for eat here. Did you see me? Will come running. Right, I could walk like that. That's great. Snackly snack. We have a big appetite. Let's say hello to the bad plant. It would be really funny if one of these plants, just one, said nice plant or good plant or something like that. But they all say bad plant. I don't think I dare try to go the opposing direction. Hello. Chicken. Okay, so interesting. That was it. Oh yeah, so it says go back now, but I will not. When standing on a plant, I could not enter a fight because bad plant trumps tasty chicken. So in that sense, it really is a bad plant. Bad plant. Bad plant. Oh yeah, a tree also. Big bad plant. Or did I forget to check this area? Yeah, I did. Aha. Tasty, tasty. It would be nice if it said somewhere when you also got all the eggs. Or like out here, at least it could say like 5 out of 5 eggs or whatever. Still only turning. That was a bit risky. Hello. It would be scary. I mean, this game is not scary and doesn't try to, and probably shouldn't be scared. But if all of a sudden these farmers started to move, I was about to say, how do I get in here? Pretty sure this is safe. Let's do the risky business. Oh, so this time the plant didn't go before the chicken. We're basically liberating all chickens from these pesky farmers. Hello. Bad plant. It could also be that one plant of all these said worst plant or something like that. That would also be really funny. I'm not sure where I've missed. Right here. How? Here. No. Yeah, so there was a counter for the chickens, but not for the eggs. But maybe there were 6 on each level, and it said early on, and I didn't read properly. But in either case, it would have been nice with a counter for them, and I would have liked them up here, I think, rather than having them all the way in the corner as small eggs. Not that, I mean, it didn't really matter that much because oh, cool. Cool. Because the maps were so small and the game was so forgiving, it didn't matter too much that the counter wasn't there. But overall, I mean, a fun little game, absolutely enjoyable. A bit of a, not really puzzle, but like a cozy, casual chicken liberation game. So thank you very much for the game.